Hello and welcome back to The Simple Kitchen. I'm your host, Michael Jabe, and today we're going to be crafting some delicious summer drinks using our syrups and a little bit of our rubs. I like my coffee hot and black, but when it's hot outside, I like to spice it up with some spiced chai syrup and make it into a delicious iced coffee. So first we're going to rim the glass with some of our maple cinnamon, pure maple sugar, just a touch of cinnamon. So we put that in a flat plate. We take a new glass. Since I'm going to be drinking this one, I'm just going to stick my finger in the old coffee. And I'm going to put a little bit of that liquid on the top of the rim, spin the glass in the maple sugar to get some of that around the brim. And there you go. And we're going to take our fresh brewed but chilled coffee, pour it in the glass, wipe up that spill so we wouldn't want anybody to slip. Set that off to the side. We're going to add a little bit of crushed ice. Okay, so now we crack open our chai spice. Now a lot of times at shows and farmers markets, people say to me, well, how much do you put in? Well, you put in as much as you want to, as far as how sweet you want it to be. I like my iced coffee a little bit sweet. I don't measure things. So I'm gonna put a dollop and a half. Dollop and a half of our spiced chai. Stir that up real nice. And if you like, you can add just a touch of fresh cream. Oh man, it just explodes with flavor. And there you have it. A beautiful glass of spiced chai iced coffee rimmed with maple cinnamon. Oh, man, I could drink those all day. Oh, so you don't like coffee? Well, how about some tea? Some fresh brewed sun tea. Throw a few bags of tea in a jar, put it in the water, put it out in the sun for the day, pour it into a glass. Take some of our spring mint syrup. It's one of my favorites. Once again, I don't measure, just a dab, a dollop, a trickle. Put that in there. Find your spoon. Okay, stir that up into your tea. Maybe do a little taste test real quick. That could use just a touch more. See, that's the way I measure. Pour and taste, pour and taste. So there you go. There's your tea. You put a little lemon around the rim and put that puppy on there. You throw some crushed ice in. And you have a delicious homemade sun tea sweetened with our spring mint syrup. Ah, that's summer. All right, now I'm going to show you one of my favorite uses for our syrups, and that is a basic soda, lightly sweetened. So what you want to do is get yourself some carbonated water. Today we're going to be all fancy and we're going to use San Pellegrino. You can use a soda stream. You can use liter bottles of carbonated water. Anything will work. Okay, so for today we're going to use our blueberry syrup to make a soda. I find that it is best to just pour the syrup into the glass first. Depends on how sweet you like it. I just cover the bottom of the glass, maybe an eighth of an inch or so up the side of the glass. Then you add your carbonated water to about 3/4 full, or approximately 8 ounces. 8 to 10 ounces. Give that a good stir. And actually you can use any of our fruit-based syrups. You can use our flowers-based syrups and even the herbs. Add a little bit of crushed ice. There you have it, a very light, sweet soda. Oh, that's blueberry. And then, if you'd like it to make it into an Italian soda, you just take the blueberry soda that you just made. You take some fresh cream, about 1/8 of a cup, pour that into the drink, and once again, stir it up, and you have a delicious, creamy Italian soda. Ah, mother's milk. And now the best part. It's after 5, and I'm gonna make some cocktails.
It's only 3:30.
The hell, I'll fix that. There. It's 6 o'clock. I'm gonna make some cocktails. One of my wife's favorites, we're gonna start with a Lavender Martini. First you need a martini shaker. If you don't have one of those, you can stir it, but I find a shaker does a pretty nice job. Real simple. Vanilla vodka. You put 2 shots of vanilla vodka in the shaker. And 1 ounce of our lavender syrup. Okay. And then what you're going to do is take a little squeeze of lime. Lemon. Add crushed ice to your martini shaker. Put the top on, put the cap on. Give it a good shake. My mouth's watering right now. Shake it till that baby's cold, ice cold. Pull off the cap. Pour it in your martini glass. And I like to cut a fresh slice of lemon just for color. Put maybe a little quarter on the edge of that. The yellow and the pink are very nice together. And there you have it, a lavender martini. Oh man, that's good. That's why she likes it. Okay, and for our last drink today, we're going to do what I just came up with. I call it a Chipotle Rita. So my favorite bar, the bartender's name is Rita, and I go in, I say, "Give me a Chipotle Rita!" So that's what we're gonna call this one, a Chipotle Rita. Also play on the word margarita. All right, it's one of my favorite drinks. I actually don't keep tequila in the house because it's too good. Again, we're gonna start with the martini shaker. We're gonna take a bottle of tequila. We're gonna put a couple of nice sized shots of tequila into our shaker. Then we're gonna take our Chipotle syrup, which is actually smoked jalapeno peppers that we've turned into a syrup. We grow the jalapeno peppers, we smoke them with hickory bark. Put a shot of that syrup in the shaker as well. Set that aside. And then we're going to add a little lime, fresh squeezed lime as well. Throw some of that in, maybe another one. That's nice. All right, put in a little crushed ice for our shaker. And once again, top on, cap on, shake it. So it's nice and frosty on the outside. Feel that. Set that aside for just a second. Then take a plate, put some of our Chipotle rub, which is maple syrup, and once again some Chipotle peppers ground up, a little bit of spice. Put that on your plate. Take your, I'm going to use a margarita glass here. You can use a martini glass as well. Hit that rim with a little bit of lime and get some of that Chipotle rub on that rim. That makes all the difference. Got it rimmed. Give that one more shake. And pour the contents into that margarita glass. All of it. All of it. If you'd like it on the rocks, you can throw some ice in there as well. I'm going to cut another little slice of fresh lime. Put that on the rim, and to really spice things up a bit, take a fresh jalapeno pepper, cut out the membrane, seeds, throw 2 of those guys in. Now, that's a drink from Mexico. Wow. Wow. See you next time on The Simple Kitchen.